Hey, welcome to Demolition Dart. My name is Evan, and I'm glad you're here. Now, today is essentially the first actual video of Demolition Dart. A couple weeks ago, I made the first technical video, which was just an arsenal overview. I have gotten a couple more guns since then, but yeah. But today, I'm not sure if you saw, but that there is a piece of cardboard. And I want to know how NERF resistant it is. I have a couple different thicknesses of cardboard. That is the thinnest. We're going to start with that thin piece first. 1 second. I have two other thicknesses here. So I have a box here that is a little bit thicker than that, and then the thickest piece I have is this. As you can see, that is very thick cardboard. And I want to know, will a powerful enough Nerf gun actually penetrate through this? So, yeah. Before we get into this video, I just want to say, we're going to be safe today. Of course, these are not real guns, these are Nerf guns, but we still want to keep the 4 rules of Nerf safety in mind. Treat every Nerf as if it is loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Know your target and what's behind it, and never point a Nerf at anything you are not willing to boop. It's that simple. Those 4 rules, you follow those, you should be fine. But yeah, I've got a few different calibers, a few different guns today. We're gonna shoot each one at each thickness of cardboard and see what it does. Again, these videos are completely unedited. Just something I'm trying with this channel. Oh yeah, one other thing. It is freezing outside. I live in Nebraska, so and it's not winter yet, but our weather is just kind of all over the place all the time. So, but yeah, I'm going to be filming in the garage today. So, yeah. Anyways, got that first thing of cardboard there. Give me 1 second. Get our first gun here. So our first gun is going to be this 1911, chambered in 45 ACP Plasti. Plasti standing for plastic. So this is actually the weakest round that I have today. So let's see what it does. I'm going to get nice and close because, again, this thing is very weak. I don't expect this to do much. Yeah, no. Literally did nothing. 1 second. Get you guys here off the tripod. Not exactly sure where I hit. I think I hit somewhere like right here. And as you can see, it did nothing. The cardboard is completely fine. So, yeah. So, whoops. Next caliber. I have next gun. I have this. This is a USP, and it is chambered in 9mm soft tip. So, let's see what this does. Again, I really do not expect this to do much, because this is kind of a weak round. Alright. 1 second. By the looks of it, it really didn't do anything, just like the 45 ACP Plasti. Yeah, it did nothing. That cardboard is still completely fine. That bend was there before, so that's not from anything in this video. Anyways, we're going to take quite a big step up next. This next gun, this is my Strike Master EV, and it is chambered in 50 AE foam tip. As you can see, this is a massive pistol. Very, very powerful. Let's see what it does to the cardboard. I have a feeling that this is gonna mess it up. Oh my gosh. I don't think that did anything. Hang on. You gotta check that. I literally do not think that this did anything to it. I'm not seeing anything on this cardboard. Nothing new. So, all right. Well, we're gonna move on from pistols. This is a smaller caliber. But I have this Arctic Fox KPOS Scout. It is an SMG, and it is chambered in 22 soft kiss. So, I don't really expect this to do anything, so, because again, it's weaker than 50 AE, but we're gonna try it anyways. I don't know why I'm aiming. It's literally point blank. Yeah, I can already tell that did nothing. Alright, next gun. So, next is one of my newer guns. It is this shotgun. It's a 12 gauge. And I'm gonna be loaded up with a foam ounce slug right here. Let's see what this does. Again, I doubt it really will do anything, but really only one way to find out. It doesn't look like it did anything, but we're gonna check it anyways. You know, I'm not seeing anything. Holy cow. I thought this thing would have been ripped in half by now. But it isn't. So, next gun, which is actually my all-time favorite gun. This is an A-Dart 15, and it is chambered in, can hardly get the mag out sometimes. Come on. It is chambered in 50 Beowulf Softhead. So, see what this does. Yeah, no. Absolutely nothing. I can already tell. We're not even going to check it. Alrighty. Now, second to last caliber for at least this piece of cardboard is 50 BMG foam head. This is my Christensen Arms Raging Dart, and it's a rotary drum 50 BMG sniper. So, I guess let's see what it does. This gun's pretty powerful. So, but I'm not sure, honestly. Not sure it'll do much. Ooh. Yeah, no, it really doesn't look like it did anything. Alright. Let's move on to the final caliber. This is my most powerful Nerf gun. This is my Dart Zone Max Striker. It is chambered in 50 BMG Redhead. So, I have a feeling that this cardboard is going to feel it. Here we go. Oh yeah, that went through. Put safety on. Bring you guys over. Give me just a second. Oh man, I had a feeling. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, if you're gonna make armor for a Nerf war, I would not use cardboard that's essentially just a sheet of paper, or else that might happen if someone has something like that. So yeah, give me just 1 second. Let me get that down, and then I'll get the next bit of cardboard set up. And then we'll just repeat the test, same calibers, everything. Alrighty, so let me just show you. Next, we have this cardboard. It is a little bit thicker, and it is just this little box. So let me get this all propped up and everything. Might be a little bit difficult. Cardboard is just difficult sometimes. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's not gonna reach. Okay, that's all right. Same tests. So once again, we're gonna go 1911 45 ACP plastic. Point blank. I'm gonna try and aim for the cardboard and not the tape. I completely missed. That's why I have a full mag though. Let me get a little bit closer. You know, that didn't do anything. Alright, next caliber. Once again, USP 9mm. Let's try it on the box. Again, and aim for the cardboard. Okay. Alright. You know, that didn't do anything either. Alrighty. Strike Master EV 50 AE. Let's try this again. Ooh. That was loud. We're gonna check that out. We're gonna check that one out. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Oh my gosh. Cardboard is a lot more effective at stopping bullets than I initially thought. Alright, so once again, we're going to go a step back. KPOS Scout 22 Soft Kiss. Here we go. you know. That did nothing. I can tell. So now we're gonna move on to rifles. The shotgun. I have another foam out slug right here. Here we go. See if this does anything. Again, I doubt it. All right. Make sure that's clear. All right, here we go. That did nothing. I can tell. So, ADART 15. I'm gonna try this one standing, so you guys can actually see me better. I don't think you guys were able to see me very well past couple times we've shot. Ooh. I don't think that did anything. Hang on. We're gonna check that one out. Give me a second. I'm not sure if that did anything. I'm thinking maybe it may have made that dent, but I don't know if that was there before or not. Rewind the video and tell me if that dent right there, if that was there before. Let me know if that was there before, because I can't tell if that was from the Beowulf Softhead, the 50 Beowulf Softhead, or if that was there before. I'm not sure. So, alrighty. 50 BMG. Let's try that. I'm gonna stand for this one. Ooh. Hang on. I don't think so. I don't think this did anything. Alright. 50 BMG redhead. No offense to redheads, by the way. But here we go. I'm not sure what this is gonna do. It did a lot to the thin cardboard. I'm just not sure what it's gonna do to this thicker stuff. Only one way to find out though. Gotta actually prime the gun. Ooh. I have a feeling that makes a dent. I don't think so. Hang on. 1 second. We're gonna go even closer this time. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That made a dent. Hang on. Give me 1 second. That made a dent. I can see it. Right there. Oops. Right there. That dent right there. As long as kid with that rifle is close enough, might not go through, but you're definitely gonna feel that. All right. We're gonna do the last piece of cardboard now. The really thick one. In just a second. So again, I'm just gonna show you this stuff is very thick. I don't expect guns that I have to do much to this absolute beast of a piece of cardboard. This one I can actually clamp here. Okay, here we go. Once again, same test. 1911. 35 ACB plastic. Not gonna do anything, I don't think. Nothing. Alright. USP 9 mil. You know, that didn't do anything either. I think this time we're gonna do 22 soft kiss next. Nothing. Let's move on to 58E. This might put a dent in it, honestly. I have a feeling that it will. Nothing. Alright. Let's go to the shotgun again. Another 12 ounce slug. See what this does. I don't think it's gonna do much. I can tell, nothing. Alrighty, 50 Beowulf soft head, 8 dart 15. Nothing. $50 BMG. Raging dart. Here we go. You know, I don't think that did anything. Alrighty. Last gun. This thing. We get nice and close. Best results. Oh, that put a huge dent in it. Alright, give me a second. Get the camera here. So as you can see, basically nothing really. Oh wait, was that there before? I can't tell. I feel like that might be from the 50 AE. I don't know though. It might have been there before. But 50 BMG redhead. That really dented it. Yeah, you would feel that. I think. There's nothing in the back, but I definitely think you would feel that. Alright, so in conclusion, what have we learned today? Basically nothing. But I'll say, it was fun. It was kind of fun. I am still very excited for this adventure with Demolition Dart. I hope you guys are excited too, but that's going to be it for today's video. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Peace.